Hey guys, it's Stump. There's been some question about how to use Marabou for tying jigs, so I'm going to show y'all today just how it's done. We'll go ahead and put the hook in the vise. Right on your Marabou, it comes in a stack of lines like that, which is the feathers. They just stacked on top of each other and sewed together. And what you do, you grab one leaf of it. So that is actually, one feather section. So what we're going to do on the very bottom down here, so you got some junk that you don't want to use in your jig. So you just enter it at the bottom and just rip that stuff off, get it out of your way. All right. Now your fibers coming off from your center stem, you don't want to use the center stem on your jigs because it's going to be stiff, it won't move. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull these fibers off of that stem, and that's going to be your material for your jig. Now this is a 1/16, and normally what I do is make the tailing material about 1.5 inches, which is about 1.5 joints of my finger. So that's what my measuring is as far as for measuring your Marabou. But let me show you how I do it. Go ahead and get your thread started, then come back to center line. All right, what I'll do is take that feather, and I grab about 1 inch of that material, and I cut it off. Some people pulls it off the stem, but I normally cut it off. And see, there's your tying material. Okay, I run the end of it, trying to get it where you can see this. I run it on my finger and measure it. So at the end of my finger, I'm just cutting that off. That's junk. All right, then I'm just threading that on. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to get more material. I'm going to keep on getting this material until I get enough material to make my tail full. And do it the same way. Measure it on your finger. I like to have a little bit more. So I'm going back to my stem again. All right, so there's my tail material. I've got it as thick as I want it. So we're going to tie that in. And of course, you're going to put some kind of a flash in there. I don't want to tie this up and leave it without flash. That's just a couple of strands. I'm just going to tie that in on the jig. Right on top. Right, and this is where I start my chenille at. I tie it in the tip of it right there and then run back up to the head. And tie it off. We'll finish it. And that's your Marabou jig. Sometimes I hear a lot of people talk about they can't keep the material on top of the hook, just like what this done right here. All you have to do is just grab that and just twist it around, and see you've got that material back up on top of your hook. Now I've still got to put a little bit of head cement, to secure that material off to the, so the thread won't come undone. But that's your Marabou jig, and that's how you use it. So you just remember, to pull that feather off, and then you're using the fibers off to the side of it. And you want to keep it as natural as you can. So you want to use your natural tips and use this other part as your waist. Now I use a lot of this material that can still be used on a jig. I normally like to save that for woolly boogers, because when you're making them, it don't really matter as far as your tail material, because normally what I'm doing is breaking the ends off and I tie them in. But that's how you use Marabou. So I hope this helped you guys.